Ready, ready! Go! Okay, break! Hut, hut! Ready, ready! Hut! Ready! Got it! Ready? Ready! Set! Ready! Ready! Here we go! Set! Set! Here we go! Here we go! Set up! Set up! Set go! Set! Let go! Let's go now! Ready, ready? Let's go! Hut, hut! Come on, set! Set up! Down! Go! Now go! Set! Hot it! Here we go, here we go! Hut! Set it! Set it! Ready, set! Set, go! Set! Ready, on the double! Ready! Let's go now! Ready! Let's go! Ready? Come on, set! Set it!
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Wilson now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Throwing from near his own goal line. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Chargers will be set up with some great field position here. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Wilson. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Finds McConkey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And no look in, that throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Sticking in the air with Wilson. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
He lofts it deep left. He's got it complete. Has room down the left sideline. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the first. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wilson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye-in-the-sky line, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense in a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Wilson looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. He breaks the tackle, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now Jackson off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Blitz coming, Lamar. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Creed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Wilson to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one's complete, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers with a 1st and 10. Play action, it's Wilson. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down. With a slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Wilson now, 1st and 10. That's complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Wilson to throw again. He finds McConkey. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Tight end motioning right. Once more, it's Wilson. He's on the move. He's running for it. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. On target to Dobbins. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Wilson out of the pistol. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Wilson now from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down. Here's Lamar. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And it's going to be second down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Blitz coming here. Jackson. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We've hit halftime, all tied up thanks to that late touchdown. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down read option, he keeps it running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Finds McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Wilson. Gets this to McConkey. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. To the left side, and it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Dicker on now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. out of the gun, Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. 30. Gets the 10. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in 1 season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Tucker on for the extra point. And that one is no good. He mishits it on the extra point. Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first. New set of downs for them at the 38. Wilson with it on 1st. Chuck there to haul it in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 18 on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers come through to tie it in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time, or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Throwing again is Lamar. Here's a quick throw, and it's caught on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Ravens trail by just 1. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. throwing now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Handoff headed right to Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Walker going to motion over right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
They're running the option, short side. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only a yard that time, so now they're left with 3rd and 13. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Patrick Peterson. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he takes it forward to the 12 for a small gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Palmer motioning right. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.